Hello, my name's Helen and I work for Cheshire East Libraries. I'd like to tell you about a book that I love. The novel I've chosen to share with you today is The Toymakers by Robert Dinsdale, published by Del Rey. Robert Dinsdale has written previous novels, but this was his first attempt at magic realism. I very much hope it will be the first of many more because I found it completely engaging and I allowed myself to become absorbed in it for hours at a time. It is 1917, war is playing out across Europe and will throw its shadow over everything. In London, Papa Jack's Emporium mysteriously presents itself to people in need, not only of employment, but a safe haven away from the harsh difficulties of poor Edwardian life. We begin our adventure with 15-year-old pregnant Cathy Ray, who, in an attempt to take control over her and her unborn child's life, narrowly avoids being forced to give the baby up for adoption and finds refuge here. The novel is presented to us in two halves. One is the Emporium's story with all its inhabitants and their work. Aside from the charming and whimsical happenings, The Toymakers is certainly not light-hearted in tone. Papa Jack's two sons, Casper and Emile, display a sibling rivalry in their toy building that results in some incredible creations. Soldiers who can fight their own battles, objects which seem to defy the laws of physics, and my own personal favourites, patchwork animals, who seem capable of loyalty and affection. Watch out for some very touching scenes with the patchwork dog. Each ethereal project must be better than the last, and the lengths that are gone to achieve this start to become sinister. In the other half of the book, we learn how the family's experiences of war have shaped their actions and the decisions that they have to make later on. As with any family saga, there is love and there is hope, but as we progress through the narrative, there are also layers of jealousy, heartbreak, and the horrors of violence. I stumbled across The Toymakers accidentally. I'm so glad I did. I was trawling through Twitter, following publishers to keep on top of what's coming soon, and the understated but mysterious marketing of this really appealed to me. I loved the cover. It sounded like pure escapism, and I'd never heard of the author, so I had no preconceptions at all. I'm not really a particular fan of the fantasy genre, but I do enjoy escapism in my reading, so magic realism hits that spot nicely without me having to drastically suspend my disbelief and learn all the intricacies of a completely imagined world. I've really enjoyed authors like Alice Hoffman, Isabel Allende, Angela Carter, Joanne Harris, Ben Okri. This was actually recommended for fans of Erin Morgenstern, and I had quite enjoyed The Night Circus, but mostly I was drawn to the idea of a magical emporium, and well, who isn't? I think we all need a little magic in our lives, particularly in difficult times. So if you do get the opportunity to pick this novel up, I would really encourage you to give it a go. It's great when you find a favourite new author out of nowhere. I'm looking forward to reading Dinsdale's Paris by Starlight next. Thanks for listening. Please look out for more books we love from Cheshire East Libraries coming soon. But bye for now.